Let's talk about rate of change and how do we know when a quadratic function has a positive rate of change and when a quadratic function has a negative rate of change. Recall from linear functions that a positive rate of change is as x increases, y increases. So this is similar in quadratic functions, but we're only increasing on one side of the vertex. So here we see the vertex is a maximum. The parabola opens down, which means we're increasing as we move from left to right. We are increasing on the left side of the vertex. So when we talk about the interval in which we're increasing on the left side of the x value of the vertex. It looks like the x value of the vertex is maybe 0.5. So everything from negative infinity to 0.5 over here on this side represents an increase. Whereas once we get to the vertex, all right, our vertex is our highest point. Looks like we're right around 3-ish. Then we start decreasing. And now you can see all those y values. And again, we read a graph from left to right. So when you go from left to right, we see that those y values are decreasing to the right of the vertex. And the interval we talk about would say, okay, for what x values is that? All right, the y values are decreasing when x is greater than 0.5. So from 0.5 to infinity, anything within that interval would represent the y values decreasing and therefore having a negative rate of change. So we can break apart that interval on the x-axis and talk about the whole interval like that, or just maybe one specific interval. So if we look at this bottom question where it says, is the rate of change positive or negative for the interval 1 to 2 on the x-axis? Well, let's first identify the interval 1 to 2 on the x-axis. Here's 1 to 2 on the x-axis. We read from left to right. So from 1, here's where we go from 1 to where we go from 2 is about right there. From 1 to 2, are we increasing or decreasing? We're going down because our y value at 1 starts up here close to 3, and then it decreases as we go towards 2. So this would be a negative rate of change for that interval. Hope that helps. Thank you.